I've got some weed eating to do around my chestnut trees, and I'm gonna use this Stihl weed eater with the blade on the end. This is Papa's weed eater. He's had it for a long time. It actually might be Nana's, even though Nana has not used it. I think Nana wanted one, so Papa bought it for Nana, and Papa's used it, and Nana has not used it. And it's Stihl brand. Not sure what model number it is. There's a model number. Can you see that? Stihl FS56RC, Stihl FS56RC. I like it. It's got good power. It does a really great job. I don't like the string trimmers and the things that we use it for and all this brush. It just doesn't hold up very well. I like it using the string trimmers around some trees and stuff like that, that I gotta be delicate with. The thing with this is you've got to be very careful around the trees that you wanna keep. And there aren't any trees over here around this that I wanna keep except for the chestnut trees, so I'll give them a wide berth. But I'm gonna show you how it works. I'm gonna do a little bit of weed eating, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it. First, you need to flip this switch over here. It's got full choke, half choke, and run, I suppose. It's got a little bulb that you push in here. You see the bulb? Push that about 3 times, and then you just fire it up. And then when you want to shut it off, you just push this button right here, and it's shut off. And then whenever you want to start it, this switch automatically goes down at that point whenever you push the trigger. It works really well. I don't know how well you could see that. It took me a minute to make sure. I wanted to make sure to find the chestnut trees because this will chop through it on accident in just a second. It takes no time at all. So I saved this mulberry tree just outside the frame, and there's a chestnut tree right there. There's a chestnut tree right here, and there's a chestnut tree right here. I'll take this and throw it to the goats. They're looking. There you go. That looked like a sweet gum. Didn't need it. Got a lot of little oaks over here as well. Again, I saved this mulberry. The kids love mulberry trees. This makes really short work of it, and all of that green matter there and some of the brown woody matter, it's all really small stuff. Saved a pine tree over there too. Can you see it? Pine tree! I saved it as well, not because we need a lot of pine trees. You know, it's pretty easy for a forest to turn into a pine thicket if you're not really careful, but a few pine trees are really great. I want some diversity, and a lot of times if you're not really careful, again, you know, it can turn into a pine thicket. So right now we'll just chop and drop, and all that stuff just drops down to the ground. It rots and goes back into the soil and creates richer and richer soil. The chestnut trees will thrive. I planted these, I guess it's been 2 years now, and some of them haven't grown very much yet. I've got a lot more to do. I just wanted to show you that. I really like this weed eater. I really like it with this blade attachment on it, and Papa changes it out periodically. It used to come with a cover, have a cover on it, but that got beat up and wore out. And it's probably best to use some eye protection whenever you weed eat with it. I didn't, so I'm sorry about that. You know, don't do this at home, children. Really great product. It does a really great job, and I can still chop and drop and keep what I want. And ultimately, when this grows up bigger, then I can let some other things come up beside of it as well as part of the food forest. But when you have a food forest, you've got to let some of the bigger stuff grow up first. See all the goats coming over here? Papa has been cutting some small trees in here, trying to create silver pasture in here as well. And they like the leaves of it. So whenever they hear the chainsaw or the weed eater or something like that, they come running. So as soon as they heard it, they ran over this way. If you like things like this, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, select all so you never miss a notification. We'll be doing more things like this. We do a lot with trees here and perennials. We're very much into permanent agriculture, that's permaculture. We really like those things that you put a little bit into and you get a lot out of it for years. We also have animals, pigs, chickens, goats, as you've seen, cattle, dogs, cats, rabbits. We've got all sorts of different things, a lot of fowl as well. So if you're interested in stuff like this is the channel, or this is the page for you. Please keep on coming back. On YouTube, we do a live stream every Sunday night at 8 p.m. that we would love for you to be a part of. Thanks for coming.